What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Break Orders podcast. Special edition. A lot of requests about the Division Series. I'll give you all my details, my opinions. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the content. I'm going to try to be doing this more often. Playoffs. Talk about the playoffs. We're in that sport. You always got to talk about the playoff games. I'm going to be talking about it. Leave your comments. Let me get suggestions. Who do you think's going to win the World Series? Is it the Red Sox? Is it the Astros? Is it the Bears? Is it the Dodgers? Leave a comment. Who do you think's going to win? Let's get right into it. So, I think, let's go with the Rays-Red Sox series. Shane McClanahan dealing in the first game. Rays won 5-0, but that's the only game they win, as the Red Sox win 3 in a row. As Rays were leading 5-2 with a Luplow grand slam. They had it in the bag. Then Bogarts hit a solo home run. Then Verdugo hits a solo home run. And Kike Hernandez ties it with a solo home run. Then JD 3-run home run. And Devers with the icing on the cake towards the end. 2-run homer. 11-8. And game 3, back in Boston, Meadows wants to take control, hits a 2-run homer, 2-0. Schwarber then hits a home run after the Meadows home run. And Kike home run becomes 4-2. And Franco hits a home run, becomes 4-3. They come back. Rosarena ties it up with the single. And Garrett Whitlock is then pitching in that game. He's a former Yankee. They got rid of him. I don't want to talk about it. This guy's a beast now. Kiermaier could have had the game with the Renfroe ground rule double scenario. Diaz could have scored easily, but it just didn't work out. As Vasquez hit the home run, a 2-run homer, and it was over. And then in game 4, Devers hit the 3-run homer. It comes 3-0. 3-0, and then Lupo with the RBI ground out, and Franco with the 2-run homer becomes 5-3, and Kiermaier with the double brings Zunino in. Franco then ties it up with the single, gets an RBI. This is what I like about the Rays. They always come back, they always fight. Like Kike again comes in the clutch, a walk-off, sac fly. That's what you want to see, right? Coming in the clutch, Kike Hernandez. The Red Sox, they always do things right. Got Nick Pivetta right here. For Heath Hembry, he's in the minors, and Brandon Workman, who's not even on a team right now, as a free agent for basically nothing. He got the 4 innings pitched very well in that game. I like to see when every time the Red Sox have a bad season, the next year they're always good. So you gotta watch out. They had a bad season last year, and they're great this year. So I love what they're doing over there. The Red Sox. Talk about the White Sox versus the Astros, the other American League game. We got Lance McCullers dominated against the other Lance Lynn. It was the Alvarez show. I did a big RBI double, made it 3-1, and then hit a home run, which became 6-0. So that's because just shut the door down, made him scoreless. It was 6-0. Game 2, President Kimbrel gives it the double to Correa because it was 5-4. Still could have made it close, and then gives up a double to Correa. Then Tucker with the 2-run homer broke up the game, 9-4. Eloy had the single. Game 3 scores Anderson. This is the only game the White Sox won, by the way. They took control. Remember, Grandal hit him. It hit his arm. Prevented somebody to score. Luis Robert. He also had a 2-run homer, made it 5-3, caught it up. But Luis Garcia was the hero of this game. 3-run homer, made it 6-5. It was a big hit right there. Then Grandal blocks the ball, made it 8-4. I think the turning point here was the Andrew Vaughn pinch hit double, made it 10-6. Kind of a 4-1 lead, gave it some breathing room to control. A 3-run homer that broke the lead wide open, 10-1. Astros win the game, win the series. That's all you could ask for right there. And the Brewers, Greg's team right there. Unfortunately, they lose the series. They almost got swept themselves as the Braves win 3 games. The Brewers only won 1 game. One was the Roddy Tellez show. He's a 2-run homer. Control of the game. That was the only game they won. And then game 2 was some small ball. Freddie Freeman got a single. Albies doubled, and then Riley hit a home run, made it 3-0. In this game, game 3, Ian Anderson was dealing right here. Jock hit the 3-run homer, which was the game. Jock hit 2 home runs in this series, one in game 1, one in game 3. Jock is a very great player. Did it with the Dodgers. He knows what he's doing. He played in big games before, and also he placing Acuna essentially because Acuna's out and doing really well with placing Acuna, Soroka, and Azuna. With these great guys such as Rosario and Jock Peterson and the outfield are doing a great job over there. So I gotta give them props. So game 4, guys had the RBI, 1-0. The thing that was the turning point here is the Rosario single, a 2 runs scored, which was 2-2. But you can't ignore the Freeman home run. It was tied. The game was tied, and he hit it off Josh Hader, the closer, the favorite closer over there, Josh Hader. So it was a great game. So what can I say? Let's go to Dodgers Giants. It was like a home run barrage in the first game. We got Posey with the 2-run homer. Crawford had a home run. 4-0. They win. Logan Webb pitched a gem. He pitched a shutout. First time pitching in a game 1 series. He pitched very well. And we got Julio Urias in game 2. Helped his own cause. RBI single. And then Betts helped him with an RBI single following after him. Pollock had a 2-run double. He hit it 6-1. That kind of broke the score. But Will Smith had a home run, which was like over. It was 7-2 right there. Game's done. Game 3, back in LA. Scherzer is dealing, but can't get enough run support. You gotta help the team out. Against your best pitcher, Scherzer, you gotta give him some run support. But he only gave up the home run. It was 1-0, and that was the score of the game. Could have made it more runs, but Crawford made a spectacular play, over the jump, over the shoulder catch, very great play, and Giants won that game. Let's talk about game 4 right here. Trey Turner doubled, scored Corey Seager, made it 1-0. Taylor with the sac fly was 2-0. 2-run homer, Mookie Betts made it 4-0. But when that broke open was Will Smith. He again, this guy, very great catcher, underrated. Logan Webb starting. I guess they did an opener, Corey Knebel, and then Bruce O'Grado took over after that. Corey Seager came clutch with the RBI double, drove Betts home. With the Giants are a great team, come back. Got Ruff with the home run, makes a 1-1. Bellinger single. He has the MVP of the series, Cody Bellinger. He had a horrible season. He's proven in the postseason that he belongs. Very great clutch player right here. Guys, the umpire wanted to go home. He said it wasn't a check swing on Wilmer Flores. He's like, it's late, it's tired. He's 0 for 17 against Max Scherzer. He's like, I'm done. I want to go home. That's what I got out of it. So he's like, I'm done. That's it. And who I'm projecting, I like the Dodgers. I had the shirt on. Dodgers are going to win over here. Okay? Braves, I would give it six game series right here. Because it'll be close because of the Braves pitching. You got Max Fried, you got Ian Anderson, you got Charlie Morton. Very great pitchers. A great defense, a great bullpen, and Will Smith, the closer. So I have faith that it'll be close, but Dodgers are like an all-star lineup, all-star players at every position, all-star pitchers. No one could stop them. They're the best team out of the 4 teams right now, and they're winning it. For the American League side, it's gonna be close, 7-game series, but I have to go with the Astros. You got Framil Valdez, you got Luis Garcia, you got Zach Greinke. Goes on and on. You got Presley as the closer. Very great pitching, very great defense. The Red Sox are also too. You see, like I mentioned before, Nick Pivetta, 4 innings pitched against in Game 3. No one was expecting that. 4 great innings. And you got Nathan Eovaldi. He's like the Yankee killer. Always pitches well against his former team. Chris Sale, and then if Chris Sale figures it out, it'll be scary. Chris Sale has to figure it out this series. A little iffy. That's why I'm leaning towards the Astros. The Astros have a better bullpen. I said better defense. But you gotta watch out. You gotta watch some hitters. Kike, JD. Lineups, they're pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. So if I was a pitcher, I would be nervous facing against them. Very scary team. And I admire what they do right here. They trade for players that are young in the trade deadline when they're not going anywhere and they want to get rid of players. They get rid of players. In the off season, they try to win. They try to get better players. And try to the trade deadline and say, oh, we'll get rid of this person. And they want to get rid of Mookie Betts. He's the star of the team, but they're like, we want to get a laundry tax. I like this guy Verdugo. Let's get him. And Verdugo's playing well for them. You know, amazing team. Nobody can stop them right now. That concludes our episode. See you in a splash.